I have 4 kids in my house. One is 18, one is 5, and the other 2 are in the thick of their teenage years. We have dogs, we have cats, we have chickens and cows. All summer we had a construction site for a driveway. Sometimes excitement is just code for adrenaline spike because something's on fire. I think I used to crave an exciting life because I thought it meant adventure. Now, honestly, I tend to crave a boring Tuesday. But then I look back at the photos. My trips to Grenada and Belfast, campouts with friends, the chaos of all the middle bits. I realize I'm going to miss this noise when it's gone. I'm Nick Walton. I'm a coffee roaster. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm a wee farmer. And I can't stop thinking about the invisible scripts that run our lives. You're listening to The Values Sort. This is a field guide to the values that shape the patterns of thinking and behaviors that end up shaping our entire lives. This is essay number 17, An Exciting Life. Let's get into it. We are moving from a varied life to an exciting life. They sound similar, but I think there's some crucial differences. If a varied life is external, the things that happen to us, often without our consent, an exciting life happens within. For me, excitement is fuel. It's a rocket booster. I crave it. I can't always control the variability of my life. As I wrote in my last essay, lived experiences often just collide with us. But I can plan for stimulating experiences, and more importantly, I can cultivate excitement within myself to change the way I approach that variability. When I look at this card, I think of the things I've chosen to do, the adventures. I've traveled to Europe, I've traveled to Asia and Africa. But the excitement isn't on a map. I chose my partner, and she chose me, and that has been overarchingly exciting. We have lived a life of constant change and adjustment. And through it all, we have not left one another behind. We have not grown tired of one another. We have kept up. I am, cheese alert, more in love with her today than I was last year, or the day we got married. We've done everything by one another's side. For years, we've worked together on our business. We've discovered new layers of each other. We've witnessed success and failure in one another. We have lived out our vows, the better and the worse. I find that really exciting. I daydream about what the future might look like with her, and I get a spark. And I think about the children we're raising. We chose to have kids. It was all in the master plan. Certainly we didn't plan for every twist and turn, but we knew from the jump that that's what we wanted to be, parents. I think about how wonderful and whole they each are, so different from one another, so different from us, and yet distinctly us. And I find them exceptionally exciting. We hear the reports. Your kids are my favorite to babysit. And then it was, your kids are my favorite in class. People long for the affection of my children, and it's not just because they're special, though they are. It's because they are whole creatures unto themselves, and adventure seems to follow them. They are attractive in a world of media consumption and intrinsic self-service, because they are present. I suppose my wife and I have something to do with that. We've been responsible for setting the tone and culture of our family, but increasingly that tone is being shared around our common table. We're all setting the tone now, and that's very exciting. I will be a dad to them for many years as adults, but precious are these days of mundane excitement. I've already talked about daring, which feels connected to this card. I have done daring things. I have learned new definitions of daring. But excitement is the internal result of that daring. It has been exciting to live a life open-handed and open-hearted. I value an exciting life, and looking at my family, I feel so grateful to have had one.